Hey y'all, what's up? It's Loren LoRosa letting you know that when it comes to accident or injury cases, Top Dog Law is a name that you should know. Whether it's a car wreck, slip and fall, construction site injury, don't play games with your future. Top Dog Law doesn't settle for those lowball answers. They get you top dollar, period. The call is completely free and you don't pay unless you win. So call Top Dog Law today or hit them up on Instagram at Top Dog Law or visit topdoglaw.com. These are real cases. You get real results. Top Dog gets it done.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
So, Shannon Sharpe in that $50 million lawsuit accusing him of rape of a Jane Doe will be settled, according to Tony Busby, who is the attorney that filed on behalf of the Jane Doe in the beginning of all of this. So, Tony Busby released a statement over the weekend that said on April 20th, 2025, the Busby law firm filed a complaint in Nevada, making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of our client. Both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual but tumultuous relationship after protracted and respectful negotiations. I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutual agreed upon resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and this matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice.
Did they say how much he settled for?
They have not said how much he settled for, but if you guys remember in the beginning, Tony Busby had let us know that there was like $10 million offered when they were having a settlement conversation, and then Shannon Sharpe's attorney came out and mentioned that they offered a good amount of money because they were trying to keep the intimate details of this whole thing, contained.
Private?
Yes, private or contained. So NBC is reporting that it'll probably be upward of that $10 million because that's where they started in the beginning.
It sounds so crazy, right? Because he was trying to pay so none of the details came out. But then they wound up putting some of the details out anyway.
Because they wanted more money, and she sued.
But I wonder, does this start a precedent of other people saying, oh, now I'm going to sue, or now this happened to me? Because since he paid her 10, should I get 10? Should I get 5? Should I get 3? Should I get 1?
Well, he acknowledged the relationship, so that's the difference. It's not like she just made an accusation. They actually had a relationship.
Yeah. And then, so there have also been reports that the woman involved, who is listed as a Jane Doe, will now be leaving OnlyFans following this resolution.
I'm sure.
Now, I will say, so this is a statement that, per reports, were posted to her Instagram, the Jane Doe's Instagram. I went to her Instagram and didn't see this. It was removed. But per reports, there was a post that she put out that says, today I've decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I cannot wait to share. I'm truly excited for this next chapter. I love you all forever and ever. And on the repost to her story, it said, what a journey it's been, ... Per reports.
Just for the record, there is no reason for a 50-plus-year-old man to have gotten got by a 19-year-old OnlyFans model. Okay, those should be immediate red flags for a 50-plus-year-old man. And I hope men are learning from these situations. You have to have discipline. You have to control your urges, control your desires.
Why are we calling her Jane Doe if we already know her name?
Because if she was filed as a Jane Doe, it's just the thing you're supposed to do as you're reporting it. But if you guys remember when when Shannon Sharpe dropped his statement, he identified who she was, which made her team come back and release some things and all that stuff. But me personally, I just stick to what they're filed under, just to be, safe. Yeah,
she got
basically.
It. She got it.
Imagine retiring somebody from OnlyFans. That's
crazy. That's
come
crazy.
on, man. Like you said, if those aren't immediate red flags and you 50+ years old, I'm 19 and I'm an OnlyFans model.
19 at 52? Oh, Jesus.
Come on, man. I mean, in Shannon Sharpe's case, he should have been acting his wage and dating his age, and none of this would have happened.
Yeah. Well, in other news, another crazy relationship or whatever news this is, the company Astronomer, their CEO over the weekend, it was announced that this CEO would actually be placed on a leave. That was the first update, right?
Okay.
So this
the
is
Coldplay situation, right?
Yes, this is the CEO who got allegedly caught at the Coldplay situation on a jumbotron with someone that was not his wife, a lady that was not his wife, who also works for the company Astronomer. So Astronomer released a statement and they said, co-founder and chief product officer Pete DeJoy is currently serving as interim CEO. Given that Andy Byron has been placed on leave, we will share more details appropriate in the coming days. So that hit first. Then after that, not too long after that, the following day, Astronomer CEO Andy Byron actually resigned from the company. So this statement says, they're committed to the values and the culture that have guided them since the founding. They mentioned that he resigned and that the board of directors, because he was listed on the board of directors as well, has accepted his resignation. Before this week, they say we were known as a pioneer in the data ops space, helping data teams power everything from modern analytics to production AI. While awareness of our company may have changed overnight, our product and our work for our customers have not. We're continuing to do what we do best, helping our customers with their toughest data and AI problems. So basically, it was a distraction. So he stepped away from the company.
Once again, what are men learning from these situations? Men are really losing it all for just a lack of discipline. Like, at what point do you just say to yourself, it's not worth it? You grown. You want to cheat? You want to be with someone else? Just tell your significant other so you don't end up in situations like this.
Right?
Tell your significant other that you want to cheat.
No, that you don't want to be with
Oh,
them.
So you
like
don't
You
have
don't
to
want to
cheat.
step out. Yeah, so you don't have to
Or
cheat.
you might want to say, hey, I want to see other people. You don't know. Like, I would rather do that than that, especially if you're going to live like you single anyway.
Yeah.
He was at a Coldplay concert with a whole nother chick, man.
But
Yeah.
I do wonder if the chick that he wasn't cheating with, allegedly, if she didn't work there, would he still have to resign?
I'm not for sure because
You know what I mean? Because this is his personal life. Now, it could be foul, it could be disgusting, but if that other lady, if that woman wasn't human resources at that company, allegedly, would he still have to resign? Would he still be fired?
Well, who writes him up? If he did, what the hell?
Well, I did reach out to the company after these statements
Of course you did.
went down, only because I wanted to know.
Did you reach out to human resources?
No, they have PR people handling
Okay.
this.
Nice.
I don't know what's happening in human resources right now, but I reached out because I wanted to know the woman in the situation who does work with their staff and their HR department, what happens on her behalf, or like does anything not happen because of, is there a power dynamic? Like, how does that work? How are they working through that? They haven't responded to me on that though.
Okay.
But there hasn't been any word as to like what on her side of things, if anything, is going on. So
What are men learning from these situations? Where is discipline? Control your urges. Control your desires.
And these are both older men.
These are grown-ass men. Like,
They're not 30 years old.
damn, you should know you can't cheat the game. These ain't young mistakes. Like, these are, I get it when you're young, but these are not young mistakes, y'all.
That's right.
Jeez.
And you got everything to lose, and you willing to lose it just because you got a lack of discipline and can't control your urges?
or you
Man,
could like
please.
because you like Coldplay.
Or you just get too comfortable.
You like
they
Coldplay.
obviously been dating for a while.
They obviously like the band. They went there.
All right, well, that's the latest with Loren. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. And don't forget, Tyson Beckford will be joining us this morning.
Lord have mercy.
The first black male Superman.
I'm not saying Lord have mercy.
Look at you all hype.
I know
You
how that
bricked
sounds.
up over there.
Flustered all morning.
I know how that sounds. I'm
I'm
saying
feeling
Lord
a
have
little
mercy.
funny. Babe, cheating on me?
I'm saying Lord have
Nah.
mercy based off the stuff that Tyson Beckford is going to be up here saying.
Nah, I don't believe it. But we'll be back with front page
You'll
news.
see.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.